Yes, guys, welcome back to the Full On Football channel. It is time for the final live match reaction of the day. It is the final match day one fixture of the tournament. It is Group F action as Portugal take on Czechia. So, of course, earlier on we saw Turkey beat Georgia in their first ever match in a major tournament. Georgia showed up. They scored as well. They actually were level for quite a long time at 1-1, but then an incredible Gula strike put Turkey 2-1 up, and then on the 97th minute, after a very, very big chance for Georgia to draw level at 2-2, Georgia conceded a 97th minute winner, what would have been the winner, to make it 3-1 and secure all 3 points for Turkey. So this is the second game in the group. I'm just going to pull up the lineups for you. Let's just get the stream up as well so I don't miss that out. The players are on the pitch now. They're doing their national anthem, so hopefully I will actually be able to pronounce names of people on this team a bit better than I did earlier, because there was a bit of a car crash earlier. So if we're going to go Portugal first, they've gone for a 4-3-3 formation. We've got Diogo Costa of Porto in goal, Dalot, Pepe, Diaz and Mendes in the back four, Silva, Vitinha, Fernandes, and then Cancelo, Ronaldo and Leao up front. So 4-3-3 for Portugal. And then the Czech Republic, we have got Stanek in goal, Krejci, Hranec and Holz as a three defensively. Dudaria, Provod, Suchek and Sulok and Kufau in the midfield, and Schick and Kuchta up front. So I did butcher a few names in that midfield, but yeah, so let's see what this game brings then. Will Portugal be dropping points, or will Czech Republic be shocking them like Slovakia did with Belgium yesterday? And yeah, hang on a second, just bear with me 2 seconds here, something is going on. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Portugal just doing their national anthems now. So let's have a look at some of the stats then going into this one. So Ireland come into this tournament with a 3-0 win at home to the Republic of Ireland. So for them that's pretty decent. Nice 3-0 win to come into the tournament. But for Czech Republic, they haven't been beaten since the 12th of October 2023 when they lost 3-0 away at Albania. They've won 6 of their last 7, and the game that they didn't win was a good 1-1 draw away at Poland. So they are coming into this very, very strong. So it'll be very, like I said, very, very interesting to see who will be winning this one. How is the streaming going? It's going alright, it's going good. I'm enjoying myself. Not many people have tuned in, to be fair, but you know, it is what it is. I'm enjoying myself. Hopefully the people who do tune in enjoy it as well. And I have actually noticed we've gone up a subscriber, 973 now. We were at 972 throughout the whole of the Georgia v Czech Republic stream. So thank you so much if you have just subscribed. I really appreciate it. We are now 27 away from 1,000 subscribers. Bear with me a second, just answering a message on my phone. Okay, they're just going through the Portuguese lineups now. We are minutes away from kickoff here. In fact, we are a minute away from kickoff. It is 7:59 kickoff, of course, at 8, and there is Ronaldo walking up to the referees and linesmen, ready for the sort of swap over of emblems, and are ready for the coin toss to see who will be kicking off first and to see who will be on what half of the pitch. Ronaldo, is this going to be his last tournament, or will it be the 2026 World Cup in the US, Canada and Mexico? It'll be interesting to see. I'm sure he would love to sort of finish off his career with another win in the European Championships. He of course won it back in 2016 with Portugal in France, against France in the final. It's actually the second tournament in a row that a team has beaten the home side in a home final. Of course, France losing to Portugal in 2016, and then of course we lost to Italy in 2020, didn't we? So will Germany be losing the final this year to a foreign challenger? Well, we will find out in due course, but for now, Portugal and Czech Republic take to the pitch. For these two, are the final teams who are yet to play a match in Euro 2024. After tonight, we'll be moving on to match day 2, who will be taking all 3 points, or just a point each from this game. So I have actually for once got the kit colours right, as you can see on the bottom left and bottom right of your screen. Portugal in the red and black, Czech Republic in the white and blue. Portugal are about to get us underway here. I'll get my timer ready. And I believe we are underway. No, we're not. The referee's still delaying the kickoff here. Ronaldo stands over the ball. He's just waiting for something. I'm not sure what it is. But he's got the whistle in his mouth, and we are underway here in Leipzig. Portugal get us underway very early on. And let's see who will be taking the points. So Czech Republic then on the right hand side. That's a good ball over. Could foul already. Or so foul. Can Czech Republic get an early start here? Good early start. Here's Schick. Scored that excellent, almost halfway line goal against Scotland in the Euro 2020. Can he replicate something similar to that tonight? Here's so foul. Souček is there to support. And is he going to get fouled there? Is that a foul? No, he hasn't been fouled. He's the number 14. The ball could be crossed in here. So foul, just couldn't get there. It was a good pass. The Czech Republic unable to swing the ball in within the first minute of play. So the goal kick will be taken then by Portugal. By Costa, and it is put over onto the far side now to Diaz. Ruben Diaz of Manchester City, excellent season, winning the Premier League, but then it sort of ended a bit sour at Wembley against their clubs, their City rivals Manchester United, losing that one 2-1. No one expected that one, to be fair. I certainly didn't. Pepe gets it back out to Ruben Diaz. Now Portugal are in the Czech half, and it is Bernardo Silva also at Manchester City with Ruben Diaz. Diaz again gets it out wide to Dalot. On the other side now is Mendes. Mendes back into João Cancelo. Used to be a Manchester City player, João Cancelo, but moved on to Bayern Munich, I believe it was. Oh no, it was Barcelona, sorry, my bad. Here's Rafael Leao. Good season for him as well at AC Milan. What can he do? Pulls it back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes puts a good ball in toward Ronaldo. And the cross in the middle isn't good enough, and it goes out for a goal kick. But that's Portugal's first foray into the Czech box tonight. Nice effort there from Bernardo Silva. It wasn't Ronaldo, sorry, it was Bernardo Silva looking for Ronaldo in the box. Just wasn't a very good cross in the end. 2.5 minutes played. Schick calling for it. Ball is pumped along. It's won well by the Czech player, but he's pulled down. And the referee says no foul, and Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes will have it here. And he puts it long to back to Mendes. Mendes over to João Cancelo. Cancelo running forward, taking on Patrick Schick. He gets past him well. He puts a good ball through here for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes in the box. He puts the ball across goal yet again. But neither Bernardo Silva or Cristiano Ronaldo are in there to get a shot on target. And the ball once again goes out for a Czech goal kick. The ball's taken long. Czech Republic win it back here. It's the number 4. It's Patrick Schick. Schick puts a good ball over on the left-hand side here. They're in the box here. Czech Republic onto the right foot. Shoots. And it's blocked. And Czech Republic still do have it. But no, the referee has given a foul. So a decent start from both here. Portugal having 2 early chances to put the ball in the box. We're just unable to find Ronaldo or a finisher to finish the chance off. Czech Republic, they're also getting close to having an effort on goal as well. My screen's gone a bit blurry here, finding it hard a bit to see who has got the ball. I believe we're out here with Ruben Diaz. Yes, we are. Ruben Diaz now on the ball for Portugal. Puts it out wide for Dalot. Dalot back to Vitinha. Vitinha over to Dalot once again. Dalot can take it on here. Gives it to Ronaldo. Gives it back to Dalot. Dalot still on the right-hand side here. Driving towards the Czech Republic defence. And it's over now to Bernardo Silva. And Silva wins the throw for Portugal. I really don't know why my stream has gone pretty blurry. Okay, we are back. My apologies for that. A bit disconnection there. Luckily I didn't miss anything. I tried to change something on my computer and it turns out my computer did not like it whatsoever. So I've reset it and we're back to normal. But luckily now the screen is actually alright now on my stream, so that's alright. I can now see what's going on here. Now it's in the middle with Czech Republic's number 22, Thomas Souček of West Ham. Put through to Souček. Souček over on the left-hand side to Dudera. Dudera with the ball puts it back to Krejci. Not too sure how to pronounce some of these Czech Republic names. Krejci making a good run here. Hranč now. Over to Souček on the left. Stream's gone a bit blurry once again. Hranč now. Hranč in the middle. Over on the left hand side now to Krejci. Krejci back to Hranč. And again, Czech Republic just trying to find the gaps in the Portuguese defence. But Rafael Leao wins the ball back well and intercepts it. Now he can come forward now for Portugal. On the left hand side, he looks to cut onto his right foot. Puts a cross in. Ronaldo's there with the header. And it is just wide of the left-hand post. A good effort from Rafael Leao there. Won the ball back well in the midfield. Takes it forward, cuts onto his right. Puts a decent cross in. And Ronaldo headers it just wide. Does well to make the connection with the header. Ronaldo has to sort of duck down to make it. He did make it, but unfortunately for him, it's diverted wide of the mark. And Portugal have their best chance of the game 8 minutes in. Still nothing clear-cut though from either side yet. Czech Republic yet to have a shot or attempt on goal. Stanek will take the goal kick for the Czech Republic, or Czechia. It is challenged by Bruno Fernandes, but goes all the way through here. And Czech Republic have a chance here with Patrick Schick. That's an excellent flick, and in the box they go, but it is easily picked up by Costa in goal. And unfortunate there for Czech Republic that Schick or Kuchta just couldn't get on the end of it and push it towards goal and get a shot off. So here is Mendes, who's Gomez for Portugal. Pepe in the middle as well. He's doing quite well for the age he's at as well. Pepe. Fernandes gets it back to Pepe. Just passing it around the defence here. Portugal trying to also pick a gap in the Czech midfield and defence. Almost played 10 minutes in Leipzig. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. Gives it in the middle to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes on the right to Dalot. Still in the Portuguese half here. That's Diaz. Diaz into Fernandes once again. Here is João Cancelo. João Cancelo to Mendes. Rafael Leao is on his left, but he gives it in the middle to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva back to Mendes. Mendes to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Cancelo, and he gives it back to Pepe. Still in the Czech half now. Toward the middle is Vitinha. Here's Mendes looking to make a run, but he sort of masked it and turned away and went to Pepe. Pepe puts a ball through looking for Bernardo Silva, but couldn't find him, and now Czech Republic can press, and that's an excellent ball over the top. And here's a chance maybe for Patrick Schick. No, sorry, it's Kuch. No, it's the number 14. It's Provod. Provod wins the corner, I believe. No, he doesn't. It goes out for a goal kick. But a good chance there again for Czech Republic, just showing that they've got the speed on the far side. Provod did well to win the ball. But Pepe, and he sort of just ran out of time there. Runs it straight out of play. Pepe did well to sort of scare him into running it out, you could say, and Portugal start again. And put the ball over on the far side to Mendes. He's going to run through and put a good ball through looking for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's been pushed down. Is the referee going to give a foul? I don't think he is. And it's going to be a throw into the Czechs just next to their corner flag on the left-hand side. So far we'll take the throw in for the Czech Republic on the left, just next to the corner flag. And he punts it long, but it's a shanked clearance. Luckily, there is a Czech defender there. I believe it was Hranec who could get it and clear it. But it falls back to Vitinha. Now Ronaldo on the left-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to jink inside and out. Gives it to Rafael Leao. He is met by Soufal. He looks to take it past Soufal. He does. He's in the box now. Can Rafael pull it across? He can. And it's cleared away well. And Czech Republic can now maybe break. But it's given away silly by Thomas... losing my voice. Losing my word, sorry. Thomas Souček, given away sillily by him. Portugal still have the ball. Bruno Fernandes puts a high and searching ball for Cristiano Ronaldo. But the goalkeeper easily gets there. And here we're just getting shown that chance again from Rafael Leao. Really good opportunity for him to get the ball across, but cleared away by the Czech defence. 10 minutes have been played. Portugal stamping their authority in this game early on. Ronaldo looked to take a shot. He goes down, holding his head. The referee says no, and Czech Republic play on. It was Thomas Souček. Souček puts the ball to Provod. Provod tries to keep it in, but in doing that, he does keep it in, but just gives it straight back to the Portuguese defence. And here comes Bruno Fernandes now. Ronaldo still down, but is up now and is back on side. Rafael Leao on the left-hand side. Puts it back in the middle toward Vitinha. Vitinha does well to get past Patrick Schick's challenge, and he puts it to Ruben Diaz. Now on the right-hand side is Bernardo Silva. Silva driving toward the Czech defence. He's now on a right foot. Crosses it in. Blocked. And the Czechs get it back, and they can maybe press forward for a chance of their own. It's cleared up the pitch. Patrick Schick goes to challenge and is easily brushed away by Ruben Diaz. Portugal had the ball once again. It's Mendes in the middle. Puts a good ball through for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looking for... No, sorry, it was Vitinha. Vitinha looking for Bernardo Silva. But the pass wasn't good enough, and the Czechs did get the ball back in defence. They're finding it hard at the moment, Czech Republic. They're playing the ball around the back. Portugal pressing high, and that forces the number 18, Kresge, to just hit it out of play. And again, it's a bit frustrating from Czech Republic. Portugal doing a good job at the moment of shutting them down, though. So the throw is taken. Vitinha trying to win it, but Czech Republic win it, and Bruno Fernandes goes down and wins a foul for Portugal, I believe. It's Thomas Souček. Premier League clash between those two. The Man United midfielder against the West Ham defensive midfielder. Souček lost the battle. Fernandes won the free kick. Here's Leao on the left side. Gives it to Ronaldo. Flicks it onto him. Here's Ronaldo. Twinkle toes, gives it to João Cancelo. Back to Pepe. Pepe on the right hand side now gives it to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha takes it past Patrick Schick, and the referee gets in the way, and Portugal will get the ball back. Here's Vitinha. Gives it to João Cancelo. Portugal making their way on the left. And it's a ball put in by Mendes, but he wasn't on the same wavelength for Cristiano Ronaldo or Bernardo Silva or Bruno Fernandes to get in there and win the header. Roberto Martinez, Portuguese manager, used to be manager of Belgium. He did quite a good job as a Belgian manager, but just couldn't quite get them over the line. I believe he was actually there as the manager, and that was the nail in the coffin, the World Cup 2022 exit. Morocco was a thorn in Belgium's side, as it was for Portugal in the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, essentially knocking both the sides out. It's a good ball through to Bernardo Silva on the left-hand side, gives it to Rafael Leao. Leao looking to take on Sofao once again. This time gives it to João Cancelo on the left. João Cancelo gives it back to Pepe. Portuguese defence quite high here. Gives it to Ruben Dias on the right-hand side. Ruben Dias back to Pepe. Pepe over to Mendes. Mendes drives forward into the space that he's got, but stops and gives it to João Cancelo. Cancelo now looking to take it past the Czech defence, and he's done it well. Gives it to Bernardo Silva, but he comes back and gives it to Mendes. Mendes now over on the left to Leao. Fernandes is on the overlap, but decides to go on his own, then passes it back to Cancelo. A few making a run in the middle, and that's a good pass over to... I can't remember his name on the right hand side, but it gives it back to Pepe. Vitinha does that, gives it over to Mendes now on the left hand side. Portugal, I noticed, in fact, it's the Czech fans behind the goal, absolutely loving it. I've just looked up, and that's sort of why I just got a bit distracted with who had the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes here. It's an outside of the boot pass over to Leao. Leao, can he shoot? He does shoot, and he drags it high and over to the right, and that is a bit of a waste of a chance there for Portugal, but they're doing well in stretching the Czechs. 16 minutes in, Portugal really are showing their dominance here and trying to find that opening goal. Czech Republic yet to have a clear sight at the net as of yet. So it will be Costa to take the... no, not Costa, sorry. It will be Stanek to take the goal kick for the Czechs. He tells his defence to get up forward. He wants to send this one long, possibly towards Schick or Kuchta. So the ball is sent long, but it is won by Portugal, but then the second ball is won back by the Czechs, but then won back again by Portugal, and now João Cancelo can press into the left-hand side. He's got plenty of space to run into. Leao on the left as well for support. Ronaldo makes a run into the middle, but he doesn't go for him. Gives it to Pepe. Now Pepe out on the left-hand side, and he actually does well there, the Czech defender, to win it off of Bernardo Silva and cause Bernardo Silva to mistouch it, and it goes out for a throw to Czech Republic. Czech Republic just waiting to get into that rhythm. Haven't really got Patrick Schick or Kuchta into the game as of yet. I'm sure the longer it goes on they will have their chance, but for now it is Portugal with Mendes once again inside their own half. Gives it back to Pepe. Back to Mendes and Pepe again, still in the Portuguese half. Gives it right to Ruben Dias. Dias over to Bernardo Silva. He's getting pressed by Thomas Souček. Kuchta and Schick are up there as well, trying to wreak havoc in the Portuguese back line while they're passing the ball and trying to force a mistake. Rafael Leao also offering support as well. Portuguese keeper finally hits it out on the left towards Mendes, and Mendes controls it well and gets into the Czech half. Takes on the number 3, takes on the other one as well. And there's a good chance here, maybe. Can he take the shot himself? He gets just outside the box, lays it off to Vitinha. Vitinha on the right-hand side now to Dalot. Dalot to Fernandes. The Czech defence have got back, but that was a really good chance to maybe hit a shot there for Mendes. But here is Dalot again, gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha on the left-hand side to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to Dalot, gets the ball in. Ronaldo's there, tries to win the header. He goes down claiming a penalty. Referee says no, and the Czechs are able to get it clear, but only as far as Bruno Fernandes, who swings the ball in, and that's a good cross, and it's cleared away via a header from Sofao out for a Portuguese corner. Really good chance there for Portugal to get on the score sheet, and that's an excellent cross from Bruno Fernandes. Just unlucky that Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, or João Cancelo, or anyone for that fact, was in the box to divert it toward the goal. 19 minutes gone. Portugal is only one-way traffic at the moment, and it is going toward the Czech goal. Pepe is in there waiting. Mendes as well, as is Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha stands over the corner here on the left-hand side. Swings the ball in with his right foot. It's a good cross in, headed away well by Sofao, and Pepe will give chase. But it's on the left-hand side here with the left back for the Czech Republic. And he's attempted to try and keep it in, but it is cleared away, and it will be a Portugal throw-in just inside the Czech half on the right-hand side. So here come Portugal once again with the defence. Mendes on the left, now into the Czech half. Vitinha. Vitinha's ventured a bit far over here. Normally he's on the right-hand side towards the middle, but he's far on the left. Now he makes it back to his natural position. Pepe over to Mendes, still sitting just inside the Czech half. 20 minutes in. Portugal are the side at the moment who look like they're going to score first. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes gives it out wide to Dalot. Dalot puts it back to Fernandes. Back to Dalot. Now it's to Ruben Diaz. Back inside the Portuguese half now. Pepe. Mendes. Now inside the Czech half. Look to put a long ball through, and his second touch, after faking the long ball through, nearly went to Patrick Schick then, but he managed to retain control and give it over to Ruben Diaz, who gives it to Dalot. Now Bruno Fernandes. Dalot, and back to Ruben Diaz, now to Pepe. And here is Mendes, 21 minutes gone. Vitinha. João Cancelo, Mendes, Leao on the left. Ronaldo has space to run into. Is he going to go himself? He looks to take the players on. Still Ronaldo on the left-hand side, just adjacent to the box now. Sofao meets him. Ronaldo, with his classic right foot, dummy over the ball. Gives it out to Leao. Gives it back to Mendes. Mendes and Vitinha playing a 1-2 game. Is he going to switch it? Gives it on the right-hand side to Ruben Diaz, who hits it, deflected, and out for a corner on the right-hand side. Good block from the Czech number 25, which is Sulch, or Sulk. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I see there's 4 of you watching. If you haven't already subscribed, if you could do, that would be absolutely amazing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good day as well. And yeah, I hope you stay on for the rest of the game. And it's a corner again. The corner was originally taken but blocked, and will go out for yet another Czech corner. Ronaldo waiting in the middle. Can he get his head on another chance? Ruben Diaz as well is in there, as well as Dalot. Vitinha looking to swing the ball in. He does swing it in. It's a free header for Pepe, but he actually does the Czechs a favour and clears it away for them. But the long ball is hoofed, and there is no one up there aside from the Portuguese defence who can just hit it back to Costa in the Portuguese net. He hasn't had to do much at the moment, Diogo Costa, in the all-yellow goalkeeper kit. But he distributes it out, and now it's Bernardo Silva running once again at the Czech defence. Here is Bruno Fernandes. But he loses it, and Czech Republic can play out once again here. They're met with stiff opposition from Portugal, and they have won it back with Pepe. Vitinha on the right-hand side now is Dalot. Dalot puts a good ball through. In fact, no, Dalot receives the good ball through. I believe it was from Bruno Fernandes, the original pass to Dalot. Dalot then back to Pepe. Pepe on the left-hand side now is João Cancelo. He's running into the box. Leao's in front of him. And João Cancelo hits it with his right foot, looking for the far right side. But unfortunately it's blocked by the Czech defence. And Leao will pick up once again. Here's João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva now. Trying to force something, and he's gone for a shot. In fact, no, it wasn't Bernardo Silva, it's Bruno Fernandes. Went for the shot himself, and he actually takes a deflection, and that deflection gives it a huge knuckleball effect, and it looks like it's flying into the top left corner and the keeper's inside post. It goes just over the bar, and Portugal will get a corner kick. Yet another corner kick. Can Portugal, make it count? Vitinha once again stands over it. Bernardo Silva stands short. Are they going to try and go short this time? So Vitinha does go short to Bernardo Silva. Vitinha making an overlapping run on the outside. Looks to pass it in the box. And in the end it's a bit of a wasted opportunity. And the Czech Republic can now counter-attack. This is Patrick Schick. And in the end Vitinha does well to get back and make the block. And give the Czechs the throw in on the right-hand side. Ivan Hasek, the Czech manager, walking up and down his technical area with purpose. Doesn't look too happy, but at the same time doesn't look frustrated with how his team has played early on. I'm sure he would like to see them get into the Portuguese half more in this game. Give them some more problems at the moment. the first 25 minutes or so it has been all Portugal, and it does look like a matter of time before they get the goal, but Bruno Fernandes slips and looked like he gave it to the Czech number 14, Provod, but they recovered well, and Portugal now have the ball on the right hand side with Dalot. Dalot touches it well with his chest, gives it to Ruben Dias. Czech Republic now pressing high, maybe trying to force a mistake here and force Portugal to go long. And Schick gets back well to win the ball before it makes it to Portugal's Bruno Fernandes. And the ball has somehow gone all the way through here. It's a chance for Czech Republic. It's a 4-on-4 here. And the pass is a bit of a poor one. And Sofal will have to run back and chase it. And that is a poor pass from Sofal. Gives it straight to Bernardo Silva. And there's a run on the far side here from the number 10. I believe it's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes puts the ball in. Leao just stretching and couldn't get there. And it's an excellent ball in from Bruno Fernandes on the far side. Leao stretching out his right foot, but just inches away from it. Surely that would have hit the net if he had made good contact. And that is the best chance of the game so far. But that has all come from Sofal's horrible pass, giving it away to João Cancelo, who got that attack on the go. And it actually was Sofal chasing Rafael Leao into the box, but he couldn't keep up with him. And Portugal missed yet another big chance in the early stages here of this match. 25 gone, almost halfway through the first half. Czech Republic need to find that rhythm, need to get going, but at the moment the positive is that they're not 1-0 down. They have had a few chances themselves to potentially get a shot off, but decision making has been a bit poor for the Czechs. We're just getting shown the possession here, and that sort of just backs up what I've just said. 225 passes complete for Portugal, just 47 for the Czech Republic, and it's 77% possession in favour of Portugal. But here come the Czechs with the number 23, which is number 23. Who is that? Can't find them on here. Unless it was a different number, a 22 or something like that. I just didn't see it. But it would look like Such. Here is the number 12. Plays it back to the Czech left back. Do apologise if I butcher any names here, or if I sort of look down at my phone and pause for a long time. I'm just trying to work out who the players are for the Czech Republic. I'm sort of familiar with Portugal, but not so much Czech Republic. The ball was put over for Patrick Schick. He was actually onside, played on by the Portuguese defence, but fortunately his header was flicked onto no one. And Portugal have it in the defence with Pepe. Pepe out to Leao. Can Portugal make a breakthrough here? Fernandes. Pepe. Back to Fernandes again. Portugal probing the Czech defence, trying to find that gap, and there is this gap here with Rafael Leao. He has a chance to run on goal here. He gets past Sofal well. He's in the box. He puts the cross in. The cross is deflected and palmed nicely to the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper drops it, Stanek, and it is now out for a Portuguese corner. And it was a good chest from Dudura, the Czech left back, but it was just dropped a bit by Stanek, and he fumbled it out, and the Portuguese will have yet another corner kick, the 5th of the game for them, I believe. Pepe once again in the mix, looking to receive the cross. Ruben Dias as well. Vitinha stands over it, looking to swing it in with his right foot. He does swing it in with his right. It's crossed in, and Schick is there to clear it away. And it goes out for a Portuguese throw-in on the right-hand side, courtesy of Sulch, or Sulk. Here's Ruben Dias. Dias out to Dalot. Back to Dias. Now is Diogo Dalot. Ruben Dias on the ball now, just inside the Portuguese half. Still no goals yet for Portugal. The initiative is in their hands though. They are doing well. They just need to find that right chance. They need to make that right decision, and there was another chance to put Rafael Leao in, but they did lose it. And that's a good looking ball for Ronaldo, and it's just a bit too hard. He wasn't able to get on the end of it, and he rolls and hits the corner flag and goes out for a Czech goal kick. But I was just saying, it's just a decision making at the moment for Portugal, which is leaving them a bit empty-handed with a goal. That's a good ball over from Mendes, but just a bit too hard, a bit less power, And Ronaldo, I'm sure, would have got his head on that and put Portugal, well, giving Portugal a chance at least to put them 1-0 up. 15 minutes of normal time then left in this first half. Czech Republic haven't had much to write home about. Portugal are the side who are having all the play at the moment. The flick-on header is won by Mendes, and Pepe can pick up after pressure from the number 25, which was Such actually. He did well to get up and be a bit aggressive to the Portuguese defence, try and force an error. Wasn't unable to, unfortunately, but here's Bruno Fernandes who gives it to Mendes, and it's back in the middle with Vitinha just before the Czech Republic half. Almost directly in the middle of the centre circle. Here's Bruno Fernandes now venturing into the Czech half. Here is Mendes on the left. Mendes to João Cancelo. Gets past Sofal well. And Sofal takes down João Cancelo, but the referee says no foul and Czech Republic can come out with it. Here's the number 14. Puts it on the right hand side to Kuchta. Kuchta. That's a loose pass once again. And here's Bernardo Silva. Can Portugal make Czech Republic pay? Here's Fernandes. Ball out to his left foot is blocked. Bernardo Silva will back him up though. Will he get the cross in? No, he pulls it back to Vitinha, the number 23. Vitinha to João Cancelo, and Cancelo loses it. And the Czech Republic can maybe play out, but they lose it again. And João Cancelo picks it out for Portugal. And that's another thing for Czech Republic as well. They just haven't really been doing well enough in getting it away. And that's a good ball through. Ronaldo's in here, and it's an excellent save. The referee kept his flag down. Vitinha ticks the shot, and it's then saved by Stanek. The referee, linesman, sorry, on the far side, kept his flag down. So, unless there was a VAR check on that, if the ball had hit the net, and yeah, he is just marginally offside, but a good run from the number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. And that, if it wasn't offside, would have been Portugal's best chance of the game so far. Diogo Dalot now, 32 minutes in. Vitinha in the middle of the Czech half. On the right hand side now is Ruben Diaz. Diaz over to Dalot. Dalot to Pepe. Pepe now back inside his own half. Looks the ball through to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is now giving the ball over to Ruben Diaz, but Diaz puts the ball through, intended for Diogo Dalot, but instead it rolls straight past and goes out for a Czech Republic throw-in, and frustration showing there from Ruben Diaz. Still plenty of time for Portugal to go though. Of course, we've still got a good 13 minutes left of this first half and a full second half to go. Ronaldo wins it in the midfield, puts it over to Bruno Fernandes. What can he do with it? He puts it back into Ronaldo. Ronaldo in front, and that's a good flick as well. And it's in, and it's a chance for Vitinha. He was almost in on goal. He had 2 Czech defenders giving him grief. And in the end, it was the Czech Republic defence who managed to get it out for a corner. A really good play there from Ronaldo. A nice flick. Almost hallmark of him there to do that. It's the quality he's got in his locker. He's been showing it throughout all of these years. And at the age that he's at, he's still got it, Ronaldo. Pepe and Ronaldo waiting in the middle. Bernardo Silva is there short again. Vitinha gives it short to Bernardo Silva. Now out to Vitinha again. He puts a cross in, and the cross is easily headed away and cleared to safety of the Czech Republic. But once again, it just falls straight to the Portuguese defence. And here is João Cancelo. On the right hand side now is Dalot. He looks to take on the number 18. It's a first time cross that's put in from Bruno Fernandes, and it's cleared simply away. And the Czech Republic once again get another Portuguese attack cleared to safety. But again, it's just a wave of red at the moment. Portugal giving Czech Republic the challenge. They're asking all the questions, but Czech Republic are coming up with all the answers at the moment. Vitinha. Vitinha in the middle gives it over to Ruben Diaz. Excuse me. Back with Ruben Diaz. On the right hand side now is Bruno Fernandes, and he loses it. And the number 12 puts a good ball through, looking for Kuchta. Unfortunately, he can only find the feet of Pepe, who gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha to João Cancelo. Here is João Cancelo. Over on the left hand side now to Mendes, just halfway through the Czech half. Vitinha. Is he going to try and put a through ball through, or is he going to pass it back to the defence? He gives it left outside to Rafael Leao. He's met with opposition of Soufal, but he gets the better of him, takes it into the box, puts the cross in with his right foot, and again it's too deep for Ronaldo and Dalot, and it rolls straight out for a Czech goal kick, sorry. And we're just getting shown that replay, that excellent back pass from Ronaldo to put in Vitinha, but a really, really good challenge from the number 4, Czech number 4, to divert it away for a corner. So the ball is hit long towards Kuchta, one in the midfield by Mendes, and Pepe who has it in defence for Portugal. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Vitinha. Vitinha back to Fernandes. Here is Mendes again. Puts the ball through for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva into the middle with Vitinha. There's a lot of Czech defenders and midfielders before him and the goal. Gives it out to Ronaldo now on the right hand side. He's got Dalot for support. Gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha passes it back out to Ruben Diaz. Here's a chance maybe again for Portugal to put a ball through, and they tried it to get it to Ronaldo, but it was a good interception and it's now away. Here is Diogo Dalot. Ruben Diaz now. Gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. Back to Pepe. And it is now Mendes on the left-hand side. Still Portugal play in the Czech half. And that's a good ball through for Rafael Leao, but the number 3 did well. Oh, and Soufal stops it and in turn helps João Cancelo bring it under control. Now it's Rafael Leao just outside the box. Looks to put the cross in, and the Czech defender does well to clear it away, and now it is out for a throw-in on the left-hand side for Portugal. But it just seems like at the moment it's only a matter of time before Portugal get that goal that they so desperately crave. Sorry, drink break. A bit of a frog in my throat. So Souček is on the floor. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he's got a bit of cramp. 36 minutes gone. It's not a very long time. This could be an injury concern here for the Czech Republic if they're not careful. Just getting shown the replay again. Where is Souček? Yeah, he sort of sits down, pulls up. This will be a big loss for the Czech Republic if he is to come off. But he's back on his knees and he is up on his feet once again. He just needed a bit of a breather maybe, Thomas Souček. The Czech Republic fans looking slightly nervous. Pepe to Vitinha. Vitinha has Ruben Diaz for support, but he turns and tries to go for the halfway line himself. But now he turns back out and gives it to Bernardo Silva in the Portuguese half. Silva back to Vitinha. Vitinha over to João Cancelo. Cancelo to Fernandes, but for some reason Bruno Fernandes leaves it and the Czechs win it back. Now, here come Czech Republic. Can they break away? Mendes wins it well, but the Czechs win it back again. Here's Patrick Schick. Over on the right hand side now is Halls. Puts the ball in for Soufal, and that's a good cross in. Just cleared away from Portugal, and that is Czech Republic's best chance of the game. Patrick Schick, unluckily not being able to get on the end of Soufal's cross, but here come Portugal at the other end with Rafael Leao. He is running at goal here, takes on Thomas Souček, and is it going to be a free kick? It is going to be a free kick, and that looks like it's going to be a yellow card for Thomas Souček. Really well done from Rafael Leao, fast and aggressive, knocks the ball past Souček, and then Souček has no choice but to knock him over and take the foul. Because if he had got past, he would have been in the box. That would have been an excellent chance for Portugal to register a shot on target. But this is going to be a good chance as well, I reckon. It does look a bit soft, actually, but he's right outside the box. And that is actually very soft, to be fair, on Leao. Oh, in fact, no. Souček is going to get the yellow card. No, Leao's going to get the yellow card. He's been booked for simulation. I haven't actually got my audio on. That's why I don't really know what's going on. But wow, yeah, Leao, like I said, it looked very soft. Dived down, tried to get the foul. He's been booked for simulation. Yeah, fair play, referee. So Czech Republic in the Portuguese half, a bit of a rarity in this first sort of 39 minutes. But soon Portugal do win it back, but it is back here again with the Czech Republic and Czechia. It's now the number 12, puts the ball through. Here's a bit of space for Czech Republic to run into, for the Czechs to run into. On the right hand side is the number 11. Over to Halls again. No, Soufal again. Soufal puts the cross in again and it's cleared away. And Rafael Leao will win it, but it's a bit of a dodgy touch. But luckily for him, he gets to the second bite of the cherry and will give it to João Cancelo. Portugal met with stiff opposition here, but they've managed to play themselves out of the initial push from the Czechs. Now Bruno Fernandes is running forward. He's got Bernardo Silva on his left, Ronaldo on his right. 3 Czech midfielders in front of him. Here's Ronaldo inside the box. Dalot on the right hand side now. Dalot over to Vitinha. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. Is he going to try and get the ball in? Ruben Diaz telling his players where he wants them. Here's Dalot. Dalot back to Vitinha. Nearing the end of this first 45 minutes here in Leipzig. Vitinha to Pepe. Pepe over to Bernardo Silva. And he looks to put a ball through for Leao, but Soufal is alert to the danger and he brings it forward now for the Czechs. Is there going to be anyone who opens up for him? He's got Patrick Schick. And Schick is tackled easily by Mendes and Portugal claim the ball back once again. Here's Vitinha. Free space on the right hand side for Dalot if he wants to give it to him, but Fernandes decides to play it calm, holds the ball for a bit and gives it out to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz ventures out towards the right. He gives it back to Bruno Fernandes just before the Czech halfway line. Mendes now on the left hand side. Rafael Leao is in front of him, not exactly calling for it though. Looks for a run from Ronaldo, but the ball is cleared away, but straight back to Mendes. Mendes gives the ball over on the right hand side now to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has got Dalot and Ruben Diaz. He gives it to Diaz, but Diaz gives it straight back again. Now it's Bruno Fernandes who puts a long ball out towards Rafael Leao. And he does well to keep it uppy almost and bring it under control. Now it's Mendes again, halfway through the Czech half. Now in the middle of the Czech half is Vitinha. Vitinha driving at goal. He pulls out and gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Is Fernandes going to shoot? He tries to put a ball through for Ronaldo and it's easily snupped out and the Czechs can come forward again, or at least attempt to come forward here on the left hand side halfway through their own half. That's a good looking ball through, but Pepe does well to pick it out and this is a chance maybe, but another good interception from Czech Republic. Now it's cleared away and the Czechs have it back once again. On the left hand side halfway through their own half, they give it back to Stanek in the Czech goal. 3 minutes of normal time to go here. It'll be interesting to see how many the referee adds on. It'll probably only about 1. I don't think there'll be much added on. We're looking at going in for the first, I believe, the first one. I know it's for a fact it's the first goalless half of my Euro 2024 streams. But also could be, and I'm not 100% sure, the first goalless half of the Euro 2024 championships in general. Unless someone is able to score in the final 5 minutes or so here. Here's Pepe. Puts the ball through for João Cancelo. João Cancelo here giving it to Pepe once again. Pepe on the left hand side to Mendes. Mendes to Vitinha. Vitinha to Ronaldo. Back to Mendes again. Mendes out to Diaz. Diaz puts it out now to Bernardo Silva. Silva's now running. He's got Dalot on the right. Is he going to give it to Dalot? He does. Is Dalot going to get the cross in? He takes it past the defender well. And it's now Vitinha toward the middle. Is he going to give it wide? He is. It's Mendes. Can Mendes maybe take a shot? He can't. He tries to put the ball through and it's an awful pass in the end and it goes behind for a Czech goal kick. Just still waiting for that bit of quality from Portugal and especially from the Czechs who haven't really done much in this first half. Haven't had a clear shot on goal, haven't had any clear attempts. One good cross from Soufal was all they've really had. So the ball is sent long. It's headed down well. Here's Souček, puts a nice first time ball out on the left hand side for the Czechs. Can they maybe run forward and score the first goal of this half? Here's Souček now. It's Vitinha getting pressured and wins a foul just outside the Portuguese box and it's taken quickly. Portugal looking to try and take Czech Republic out on the break. Here is João Cancelo running with pace, puts it out on the left hand side to Rafael Leao. he's going to take on Sofao. He gets it in the box and it's cleared, and it will go out for a Portuguese corner just before the 45th minute. 30 seconds of normal time to go. Depending on how long the referee gives, this could be the last big chance of this first half in Leipzig. Of course, Portugal stacking the box with attacking prowess. Bernardo Silva goes short again. Vitinha gives it to Vitinha. Is he going to swing the cross in? No, he's not. He's going to flick it over here to João Cancelo. Is he going to hit it? No, he's not. He's going to try and put a ball through Ronaldo. Ronaldo is in the box now. Takes a shot. It's a good save. And the first real thing that Stanek in goal has had to do. Makes a good save from Ronaldo, who hit it with his right foot just outside the 6-yard box. Here come Portugal again though. João Cancelo. We're going to have just the 1 minute of added time in the first half. Let me add that to my added time. Oh no, that's 6. Can Portugal make something happen just before half time? 30 seconds of the additional minute to be played. Here comes Bruno Fernandes trying to make something happen for Portugal. Vitinha on his left. He puts a long ball over to Rafael Leao, who is also on his left. Leao again up against Sofao. And the ball is put through, but no one is there for Portugal. And now Czech Republic can maybe press here. This is a good chance maybe for the Czechs. Can they score here? With mere seconds left of this first half. And that looks like it's going to be half time. It is half time. And the first goalless half, I believe, of the Euro 2024 Championships. It is Portugal 0, Czechia 0 at half time. Well, Portugal, they've had all the had all the play really. Portugal, so many chances to maybe make a good ball through or sort of pass it around and have a shot maybe, but the decision making for the Portuguese just hasn't really been good enough in the first 45 minutes. But the Czech Republic attack has been almost non-existent. One good chance for Sofao to get the ball in, aimed it towards Patrick Schick, who was unable to get a header on it. That's all the Czechs have done in this first half. The initiative is in Portuguese hands. They need to take a chance before Czech Republic come out and maybe take one of their own, if that is a rare chance that they get in the second half. It is half time in Leipzig. It is Portugal 0. Czech Republic 0, and I am going to go for a quick break for the half-time break, and I shall see you back here shortly, so stay right there. Okay, we're back. So I clicked the wrong thing then to disappear. Right, we are back for the second half then. Portugal versus Czechia. So the two sides have switched. It's now Czech Republic or Czechia shooting from right to left, and Portugal shooting from left to right. Actually, I'll get the timer back up and ready for when we were underway, and we are now underway. So I wonder what the managers said to their teams at half time. Portugal, I mean, they can't really do much more else. They sort of have to keep doing what they're doing, just keep pressing the Czechs, see if they can force a mistake. But for Czech Republic, they really it's a difficult one because they need to do it without costing themselves. No half-time substitutions made for either side. Portugal win a foul, and I thought it was a yellow card in the referee's hand, but it was actually just his yellow whistle. Leao is the player who is fouled. So here come Portugal then with Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. He's got Ronaldo and Dalot up with him. Here is Dalot on the right hand side. Is Dalot going to shoot himself? He is! And it's the first shot of this second half, and quite far over the bar, but wasn't too bad of an effort early on. And once again, Portugal having another effort on goal. Czech Republic, Czechs yet to have one. So, Stanek stands over the ball. He hoofs it long toward the right. The ball is flicked on by a Czech midfielder, but Pepe has the ball, and Portuguese player is down here injured after that challenge. Who is it injured? It is Mendes, the left back. I think he fell awkwardly on his leg. I think he's okay though, up on his knees. I wonder if he's going to get up. He is up, and he is walking now for Portugal. And it was Schick, the player who fouled him. So here's Vitinho. Puts the long ball over to Mendes, who is now up and is walking around and kicking the ball better. Pepe in the Portuguese half. Back over to Mendes. Mendes plays a loose ball, and this could be a chance for the Czech Republic here maybe. But Vitinho nips in and takes the loose ball. And now Portugal can come again out the other end with Bruno Fernandes. He's got Dalot, Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva and Mendes all up there with him. He looks like he wants to go on his own. He puts a good ball through over to Bernardo Silva on the right hand side, just inside the box. And the cross is diverted out via a Czech Republic player and out for the first corner of this second half, and it goes to Portugal. Good run from Bruno Fernandes and a nice pass to Bernardo Silva as well. I'm sure he will now dig the cross in from the left hand side. And Vitinho again goes short. The cross is swung in. Well, it wasn't a good one at all. It goes straight over the bar and out for a goal kick to the Czechs. It's 48 minutes played here, and again Portugal starting off this second half and they played the majority of the first, and that is on the front foot. Czech Republic and the Czechs still waiting for that bitter quality, still trying to find that rhythm they just haven't been able to find since kick-off 48 minutes ago. The ball is sent long by Stanek. Won by Pepe in the air. Pepe wins it a second time and headers it down to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes gets it out to João Cancelo. Cancelo sends it back to Costa, in goal. And the ball is hoofed long again, looking for the run of Rafael Leao, but it is Holes, the Czech number 3, who headers it out of play and out to safety. So here is Pepe. Now back to Stanek. He gives it to Bernardo Silva. That's a good pass to Vitinho. Vitinho driving into the Czech half. Puts it over on the right hand side to Dalot. Dalot is met with resistance from the Czech midfielders, including Soufal. Gives it back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz gives it to Cancelo, but the Czechs win the ball back here, and there's a chance for Czech Republic to push forward with the number 11. But it's out to Patrick Schick. Schick is up against Ruben Diaz here. He puts the cross in, and it's another awful cross. And the way the Czech Republic and the Czechs have been playing in this game so far, they've got to take chances like that, or at least make the goalkeeper work. That's awful from Patrick Schick. Not good enough whatsoever. And Portugal are let off there. So it's Costa again to send the ball long. In fact, no, he's got two defenders either side of him, Pepe and Diaz. Is he going to go long? He is going to send it long. They are there just as a precaution. But it's an awful, awful goal kick. And it lands straight at the feet of the Czech defence. And they can maybe construct an attack for themselves. 50 minutes gone, 40 remaining. And it's a slip from the Czech number 12, but he still holds the ball. And Souček gives it back to Stanek in goal. Stanek pumps it long. I can only find the head of Ruben Diaz, and Vitinha in the middle collects it on the halfway line and gives it back to Mendes inside the Portuguese half now. Ruben Diaz, and that's another loose ball from Portugal, but luckily Bruno Fernandes is alert and diverts the ball over on the right hand side. Here's Ronaldo now. Rafael Leao is in front of him on the left. Bruno Fernandes is also offering support. Back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Dalot. Dalot's pass is blocked and the Czechs can maybe come forward here. Vitinha does well to win it back, and is he fouled? He is, and he's down, holding his leg. Is he going to require medical attention here? And he did get the ball, to be fair, the number 14, Provod, sorry. But he wasn't able to win it fairly, and there's Bernardo Silva, hitting a shot, and it is very wayward, high and wide. And once again for Portugal, and again Portugal, they've had a lot of the ball, they've had a lot of pressure, a lot of possession, but once again just lacking that bit of quality in the final third. Decision making and shot taking just isn't there at the moment for them, it isn't really good enough. I'm sure a bit of quality will come if they just keep at it. 51 played. Ball's sent long by Stanek. Pepe wins the header. And the header is then won by the Czechs. Ronaldo challenges again. And it's a foul and Ronaldo is offside. So the Czechs will take the free kick in the middle of their own half. The ball is won by João Cancelo. In the middle now with Thomas Souček. Souček, Ruben Diaz now on the ball. Diaz over to Ronaldo on the right hand side. What can he do? He can only get tackled by Provod. And now it's Bruno Fernandes. And the heavy touch from Mendes isn't good enough, but luckily the 25 for Czech Republic, Souč, can only knock it out of play and out for a Portugal throw-in. Pepe. Now it is Ruben Diaz. He's running into the Czech half now. He's got Ronaldo in front of him, as is Vitinha. He decides to go left and give it to Pepe. Now Mendes, back to Pepe once again. Gives it back to Pepe. Portugal lacking a bit of bite here at the moment. Just sort of playing it easy. Trying to make the Czechs work, trying to make the Czechs move. But Bruno Fernandes looking pretty frustrated here in the camera shot that we've just seen of him. The ball has been played back to Costa in goal. Now here is João Cancelo, the number 20 for Portugal. Puts the ball through for Mendes on the left hand side. Still in the Portuguese half. Plays it back to Pepe. Pepe over to Gomez. Mendes again. I don't know why I keep saying Gomez. Here's Vitinha. The Czech Republic fans again on the left hand side of the pitch, jumping up around and dancing around in our loving life. Here's Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. I'm sure they will not be if Bernardo Silva is able to convert here for Portugal. Here he is, just outside the box. Gives it to Vitinha. Vitinha now to Dalot. Dalot to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz back over to Vitinha. Still Portugal try and find a cross. Here is Ruben Diaz. Puts a cross in and Ronaldo's there and headers it high and over the bar. He calls for a corner. Gives a goal kick, the referee. 55 gone. 10 minutes of this second half gone. Ronaldo. Again, heading it over, but that looks like it should have been a corner. Oh, in fact, it is given as a corner. I thought he gave it as a goal kick based on Ronaldo's reaction. So it will be Vitinha again standing over it to take the corner. Oh, excuse me. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Swings the ball in. It's a good ball in as well, but flicked to safety for the Czechs, and Ruben Dias is trying his best to get the ball back again, but he doesn't, but the clearance only finds its way to João Cancelo. Cancelo puts a deep ball looking for Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes wins it well on the right hand side, just outside the box. Fernandes puts a good ball in, and it's Ronaldo, and it's an incredible header to divert it to safety, but only as far as Cancelo, who is still in the box on the left hand side. Looks to take it past Soufal into the byline, gets the cross in, and it's palmed away. And it's another good chance for Portugal, but Ronaldo, I'm sure, would have won that header and put it on target and potentially in the back of the net, but what a header that was from Hranek in the Czech defence. But it looks like only a matter of time at the moment for Portugal before they find the back of the net. 55 gone. Ruben Dias. Dias to Silva. Pepe now. João Cancelo. And Bernardo Silva's shouting for it and calling for it on the far side. João Cancelo doesn't want to give it to him though. He gives it to Vitinha instead. Vitinha dancing around with it on the halfway line. Gives it to Ruben Dias. Dias to Bernardo Silva. Dalot is on his right hand side. Here is Vitinha. Vitinha running at goal here. Can he shoot? Gives it to Fernandes. Fernandes tries to flick it to Ronaldo, but it's cleared away only as far as João Cancelo. João Cancelo is clearly fouled, and a chance here for Portugal. And this is a good position maybe for Ronaldo to get a shot off. And Patrick Schick is put into the referee's book after that challenge. Yeah, it's not a good challenge from Patrick Schick at all. Deserved yellow card in my opinion, and this is an excellent position for Ronaldo or someone to take aim. 24 metres is all there is between the ball and the goal line. Ronaldo is of course standing over it. Who else would be taking the free kick? Stanek commanding his wall where he wants them to be. Ronaldo takes his typical run up and assumes his stance. Deep breath of air from Ronaldo. Legs spread wide. Steps up Ronaldo. He hits it and it's saved easily by Stanek in goal. Pretty underwhelming free kick there from the Portuguese legend. Relatively easy for him to deal with. Got it round the wall, but nowhere near the corners that he was intending to hit. So here is Ruben Dias. Gives it out to Mendes on the left hand side. He puts it back to João Cancelo. João Cancelo puts it wide for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva can now run at goal. Here is Dalot. Dalot to Ruben Dias. Vitinha has the ball now. And that's an excellent ball through. Bernardo Silva, what is he doing? Oh dear, Bernardo Silva, what a chance. He's in the box on the right hand side. He's just outside the 6-yard box. He tries to pull it across to Ronaldo, but I just hit the ball from there. A very, very big chance. The corner's taken quickly. Vitinha now. Bernardo Silva is there. Fernandes, can he hit it? No, he can't. He gives it to João Cancelo. Cancelo puts the cross in, and it is cleared away easily by the Czechs. 31 minutes to go. Time is running out a bit here for Portugal if they do want to win this game. Here is Rafael Leao. Can they finally take a chance? He's in the box, hits it with his right. No handball, but there wasn't any protest anyway. Ronaldo puts a cross in. It's too deep. Bernardo Silva will race to try and keep it in. He can't, and the Czech Republic will get a throw in. But yeah, like I said, time just sort of getting away from Portugal here. They've had plenty of chances to take the lead here. Can they do it? Can they do it in this next 30 minutes, half an hour? They're going to need to. Easy pick up there from Stanek, just showing the replay of that Portuguese effort. And the substitution, first one of the game, Kuchta comes off, the number 11 for Linger, Lingr, I don't know how you say that one, Linger. And Patrick Schick, who is already on a yellow card as well, will make way for Schittel, the number 13. He comes off with his head to the ground. He doesn't seem happy that he's coming off, or either that or he's upset with his performance today. And the number 18 then, Cresci, the left back, takes the throw in. Dalot wins it back for Portugal. Now it's Mendes, the number 19. Gives it to João Cancelo. Cancelo looks to go long toward Dalot. It's a good ball through, but just a bit too much on it. And it will go out for a goal kick to the Czechs. So 61 minutes gone. Can one of these two sides take the lead? Here's Pepe. Pepe wins the ball, but Soufal now has a chance to run forward here, and here is the newly substituted player, number 20, Linger. Linger puts the ball in, good ball, and the header is deflected toward goal, but still remains in, and the number 12 will pick it up on the right hand side of the Czech Republic. Puts the ball in, headed clear. Is this a chance for Soufal if he can get it under control? Soufal, the number 14 hits it. Oh, it's in! Czech Republic take the lead. I don't believe it. After all of the Portuguese pressure from the last 61 minutes, the Czech Republic have taken the lead here. Incredible, and it is another excellent finish. Not as good as the Turkish goals earlier on today, but it's still an incredible hit. And I'm not sure who was the one who hit it, but what a strike that was. With the right foot, with the right foot, right into left hand side of the goal. Pepe's head is down to the floor, and the Czech Republic, or Czechia, take the lead 62 minutes in. Incredible strike, incredible goal. Rather against the run of play, Czech Republic go one up. And like I said earlier on, can Czech Republic just find that one chance? And are they going to make Portugal pay for the chances that they've missed? They certainly have done here. Very similar to the Stanciu goal from Romania the other day that was scored against Ukraine, but nowhere near as far into the top corner. But it's hit with the same amount of vicious pace and same amount of vicious curl as well, right away from the goalkeeper, off the left-hand post and into the back of the net. The number 14, what is his name again? It is Provod. Excellent finish. Portugal have it all to do now. Are they going to do it? That's the question. They haven't looked like they've been able to do it all evening. They now have to do it. Portugal trail by a goal to nil. And Ronaldo is looking really unhappy and annoyed. So Portugal gets back underway then. 63 minutes, 27 minutes for Portugal to find the equaliser. The Czechs jumping around as they were earlier on in the first half. Pressure really is on Portugal now to find the net. Are they going to be the second big hitter to fall to defeat to a team who you wouldn't think would beat them? Here is a chance again maybe, and he's given us offside. Can Czech Republic now just calm the game down a bit and try and time waste maybe as much as possible to kill the game off before Portugal are able to score an equaliser? If they score within the next 20 minutes, there is every chance that Portugal can go on and win it. Here's Bernardo Silva. My stream has crashed, I can't see what's going on. There we go, we're back again. Back with the number 4, Ruben Diaz. Vitinha now, in the middle of the Czech half. What can he do? Vitinha again. João Cancelo. Pepe. Portugal trying to find the gaps, still trying to find the gaps that they have done all 65 minutes of this game. Ruben Diaz on the right hand side. He's got João Cancelo with support. He cuts in himself. Is he going to shoot himself? No, he's not going to give it to Vitinha. Vitinha back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes puts the ball wide on the far side, on the left hand side. Is he going to shoot here? It's Vitinha once again, but it's an awful pass, and the Czechs can get it. And can they break away here with the number 13? This is an excellent chance for the Czech Republic, and he's done well there. And is he brought down? No, he's not. The Czechs shouting and screaming for a foul. The referee doesn't give it, and Portugal can come forward once again. Good defending there by Pepe. Ruben Diaz puts the ball through, looking for Bernardo Silva. It's not a good pass, and it goes out of play. And Portugal today, very similar to what Belgium were like yesterday, where they've had a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, but just unable to find that finishing touch, unable to find that bitter quality that gets them a goal in this game. But unlike the Belgians, Portugal are yet to find the net. So the ball is pumped along then by Stanek. One back by Mendes. The ball flicked on toward Mendes again, and the number 14 goal scorer, Provod, goes down with a head injury after a high foot. Ronaldo protesting his innocence. Souček also next to the referee. The referee says no more. He will hear no more anymore, and there will be cards being shown. But it did look like a high foot from Diogo Jota, who has come on actually. I didn't even notice him come on. He's come on for Rafael Leao. Diogo Jota. I didn't even notice the substitution. The ball's hit long then. Can Czech Republic score a second and probably kill this game off? Here is a chance, but it's intercepted well by number 14, Ruben Diaz. And the Czechs win the throw once again. In fact, Dallo has also come off as well. And the number 14 is Inácio, Gonçalo Inácio. I didn't notice that substitution either for Portugal. So Dallo and Rafael Leao have come off, and they have been replaced by Inácio and Diogo Jota. So the Czechs have a throw in halfway through the Portuguese half on the right-hand side. Here's Souček. And the Portuguese defence wins it back and hoofs it long in hope for Ronaldo to get on the end of it. Excellent header. And Portugal have a throw in their own half. Here is Inácio. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Good chance here maybe for Portugal. They're just trying to find the gaps. They just can't seem to find it. Pepe. Pepe on the right hand side to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz back to Bernardo Silva. Over on the left hand side now to Pepe. Pepe puts a good ball through. Looking for Inácio. Inácio looks for Ronaldo. He just couldn't find him. So it was Diogo Jota, not Inácio. Here is Mendes. Does well to keep it in as he won the throw in. Sofal protests that he has. The referee says he hasn't. Czech Republic 22 minutes away from an excellent victory here on the opening day for them in the final game of match day 1 in the European Championships. Here is Vitinho. João Cancelo. Vitinho again. Ronaldo and Diogo Jota calling for it on the far side. Gives it to João Cancelo. Cancelo out to Bernardo Silva. Can Portugal get a goal? They need it soon. Bernardo Silva puts the ball in and it's easily cleared away from the Czech defence. Pepe at the centre-back position with the ball. Vitinha in the middle of the Czech half. Puts it out to João Cancelo on the right-hand side. He's looking to take on his plays. He can't do it. Gives it back to Vitinha. Vitinha looking for another pass. He gives it out wide to the number 4 for Portugal. Vitinha once again. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Can Bernardo Silva turn? He can. Here's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha gets the ball in. Mendes is at the back post. Wins it. And, oh, it's gone in. Incredible own goal once again. The second of the tournament. Portugal get their equaliser. They were desperate for that. And it is a header down from Mendes at the back post. A good cross from Bernardo Silva. And Mendes headers it down. The goalkeeper comes to claim it, but he hits it off the defender. And it's gone into the back of the net. It's so unfortunate for Czechia. We're just going to see it here. Bernardo Silva plays it out. Vitinha, good first time cross yet. Mendes at the back post wins it. And the keeper tries to claim it. And it hits the number 4 Czech defence. In fact, the keeper, Stanek, palms it out. Palms it against the shin of his own defender. And yeah, it just flies in the back of the net. Pretty poor goalkeeping, to be fair. It must be said. He probably could have caught that. Instead, he palms it out. No, it's not good enough, really. Portugal are back level with 70 minutes played, and there's plenty of time. I said it earlier, there's plenty of time to get a goal now. 20 minutes to be exact. Still, a draw is not what Portugal want. But much like France yesterday, the goal they've scored isn't one of their own. Despite a good build-up, it wasn't finished off by their own player. Ronaldo was in there, but he wasn't the one who finished it off. But they will not care at the moment. There is still time to get that second goal. Here's Pepe. Pepe back to Gomez in goal. Here is Ruben Diaz. Diaz puts it out wide to João Cancelo. João Cancelo now puts in the middle to Vitinha. Vitinha out toward Mendes, who's playing in more of an attacking role now. Portugal take the throw in quickly. We get shown the stats again here. Portugal, 14 attempts, 4 on target. And the Czechs have had 3, and just the 1 on target. And that was that all-important, crucial goal that originally put them in front before the Hranic own goal put Portugal level. Vitinha in the middle for Portugal again. On the right hand side now is Ruben Diaz. Diaz to Bernardo Silva. Still Ruben Diaz here, puts it back to Pepe. Now inside the Portuguese half. Over to Bernardo Silva once again. Bernardo Silva to, I believe that is Bruno Fernandes. And João Cancelo makes the run, but it was too late and the ball was intercepted well, and the long ball was punted forward in hope that one of the Czech strikers would get on the end of it, but in turn it goes straight over to Costa in the Portuguese goal. Portugal can come back forward again here. Here's a chance for Diogo Jota to run forward. He's got Ronaldo in front of him. Gets into the box, and the pass is intercepted though, and it is cleared away, but that's terrible though, and it's Bernardo Silva forces a save from the Czech keeper, and not good enough defensively there from Czech Republic. They had the chance to get the ball clear but didn't, and Bernardo Silva nicked them, ran into the box, took a shot, and a good save from Stanek in the end. Better from him, trying to make up from potentially his error earlier on. Here's Vitinha to Ruben Diaz. Diaz puts the ball through for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva flicks it on towards Jota, but Czech Republic have the ball back again. And can they come forward? And Mendes takes out the running Czech attacker. He won't get a yellow card though, as it looked like he slipped. But Czech Republic have a free kick in a nice defensive position, a chance for them to just calm the game down a bit. 17 minutes remain of normal time. We're just getting shown the replay of that goal. A good defensive header from a good header down from Mendes, but so unfortunate really. Stanek, I feel like you've got to be catching that, and instead it hits the Czech defender and just flies in. Stanek is lying on the floor helpless, and that is a bit of a loose pass again from the Czech defence. Ronaldo was bearing down before the Czech number 3 passed it back to Stanek in goal. And here's a chance maybe. Pepe goes down calling for a foul. Referee said no. It's cleared and we'll go for a throw in on the halfway line for the Czech Republic on the right side of the pitch, closest to the dugouts. So here are the Czechs again, coming forward, trying to find that second goal. Onto the number 18. Wide onto the left-hand side. Can Czech Republic get back ahead once again? That ball is put through toward the striker who had just come on, but only goes through to Costa, and now Portugal can come forward once again with Bruno Fernandes. He chops the ball up onto the far side looking for Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota brings it down with his chest. He does get there before the ball goes over the line out for a goal kick, but can only hit it straight at the goalkeeper instead of pulling it back for one of his teammates to hit on goal. Here come the Czechs once again. Can they turn? Can they get forward? And that's a foul from Ruben Diaz. No yellow card given though. And Holds gets it on the far side for the Czechs. Puts the ball through on the right hand side. Is there going to be a foul this time? The referee doesn't wave his flag. And Pepe has been hit there but plays on. And the advantage is being given there to Vitinha. Now here come Portugal once again. That's a good ball through for Ronaldo. Controls it well with his knee, but luckily it was too high. And the Czech defender did well to header it down to Sofao, who just slows the play down. But Ronaldo was offside anyway. And the Portuguese players just getting a bit frustrated out there. You can see them every time the referee blows for a foul or says that there's an offside, they shrug their shoulders and aren't happy with the decision made by the referee. And the Czech manager lining up some more substitutions. So the ball is punted long. And now it's a chance for number 13 of Czech Republic to press the Portuguese player. He in turn has to smash it out for a throw-in to the Czechs. Can Czech Republic force an error here? Can they just get one more goal to go back in front once again? Here's Sofao holding the ball. Rain still pouring down in Germany. It goes for the goal scorer, Provod. Sofao tries to make the run, but Provod can't find him, and it goes out for a Portuguese throw halfway through their own half. So, Mendes holds the ball. He loses it, but it will still go out for a Portuguese throw, but just a bit further back into their half this time. 77 played. Now there's 13 minutes left. Not much time left really for Portugal to find a winner. But they need to take a chance if it comes. As do the Czechs, as they want to find a winner as well. Here is Costa. Puts it out wide for Ruben Diaz. João Cancelo's on his right. He gives it in the middle to Vitinha. Vitinha plays the ball through, and there's a bit of a miscontrol there from João Cancelo, but Bernardo Silva is able to get it under control and play the ball through again. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha out wide to Pepe. Pepe over again on the left to Ignacio. Ignacio. Bruno Fernandes now. Here is Ronaldo. Vitinha again. Vitinha takes the shot. Forces a save out of Stanek, and it goes for a corner to the Portuguese with 12 to go. These are the chances I'm talking about here for Portugal. They need to start taking them. So Portugal crowding the box with their attackers. Ronaldo, Mendes, Pepe, Jota, all in there. So the cross will come in. It's a good looking ball, and it is missed by completely everyone. And it goes out for a Czech throw on the far side, and that's just it, isn't it? That's the difference, isn't it? The margins between winning a game and drawing it. Those are the chances you have to take, or at least make the keeper make a save. And in the end, it's rather poor from Portugal, and they let the Czechs off again. With 11 minutes to go, the Czechs are making substitution, and off comes the Czech goal scorer Provod, met with a good amount of applause from his travelling fans. Off also comes the number 25, which is Sulch. He will be making way for the number 7 of Czech Republic, and the number, I didn't see the number of the other player, but we'll soon see in a minute when they reveal who is playing where and who they are on the TV. So the throw in is going to be taken by the Czechs. It's thrown towards the number 13. One back by Portugal though, but it is in contest in the air. Good play from Vitinha. Vitinha wins it back and switches out wide. Sevcik and Barak are on for the Czechs, who just came on for those two players. Pepe, Vitinha. Just over 10 to go. in Leipzig. Are Portugal going to get the winner, or can the Czechs hold out or snatch a winner themselves? That's a good ball over. Bruno Fernandes has space to run into. He's on the box on the left-hand side. He's got Ronaldo and Bernardo Silva in there. He looks to go on his own. Takes it left, takes it right. Ronaldo's got on the right side of the Czech defender, but forces a corner. And the referee says no foul after knocking the Czech player to the floor. So once again, Portugal with the corner. They've taken it quickly. Here's Ruben Diaz. Is he going to swing the ball in? It's a poor ball in from him. And Barak, who's just come on, will be able to get the ball. And a high boot from Bruno Fernandes is punished. And Czech Republic will have a free kick inside their own half. And Bruno Fernandes is very frustrated. Time is of the essence now for both of these sides, but I'm sure the Czechs will be happy, much happier with a draw than the Portuguese would be. So Stanek hits it long. Up it goes. And it is a chance for the Czechs to win the throw, and they have on a throw, and that's a good ball over here. Can they pull it back? They can. It's number 13. Chance maybe for Czech Republic. Excellent block. And another chance here is hit just wide from Tomas Souček of West Ham, just outside the box to the right-hand side. Really good chance there for the West Ham midfielder. And again, like I said, it's just chances like that. Not just for West Ham, but for West Ham. Not just for Portugal, but for Czechia. They just have to be taken if these two are to want to win the game. Vitinha now, making his way toward the Czech half. He's now in the Czech half. He's got plenty of options out in front of him. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's on the right-hand side. Gives it to João Cancelo. Cancelo looks for Bernardo Silva in the box again, but it is intercepted well by Tomas Souček. Souček does his best to keep the ball in, and he does well originally, but loses out to João Cancelo, and now Portugal have the ball once again. Vitinha. It's lost out there, and another chance here maybe for the Czechs to break forward. Vitinha giving stiff opposition though. Good ball through. Can the Czechs get out of their own half here? Portugal with such a high press on here. On the right hand side now inside the Czech half. So foul. Hits it long, but it's straight out of play, and the Portuguese will get the chance again with the throw. Throw's taken quickly. Ronaldo back toward Vitinha. Vitinha now on the ball, but it's intercepted well, and now the Czechs can come forward maybe with numbers, but Portugal are doing well to get back, and it is not a good pass. And it goes straight out of play. Wasteful, really wasteful there from the Czechs. Good chance to break forward. Instead they waste it, and it goes straight out of play. So here's Bernardo Silva. Still inside his own half. Bernardo Silva sprays it out wide to Inacio. Inacio to Diogo Jota. Jota back to Inacio. Over on the left-hand side is Mendes now. Mendes back to Inacio. Pepe. Pepe sprays the ball wide once again, looking for the run of João Cancelo, but again it's too far in front of him and he's unable to get it. Frustration is just sort of sinking in here for Portugal. Trying to do their best to get to the goal. And so it will be a Czech goal kick with just 6.5 minutes left of normal time at least. Then we'll see how many will be added on at the end of the 90. Here can Portugal come forward here, and there's a ball that was looking for Ronaldo, but the number 3 of the Czech defence has done well to intercept before Ronaldo got onto it and ran in on goal. Here is Inacio for Portugal. Pepe as well. Pepe over to Inacio once again. The ball is given now to Mendes. Sofao is also putting up resistance, but Mendes does well to get through both of them, and he puts a good ball through here to Diogo Jota, and he's got through here somehow. The tackle was missed, but in the end it sort of just bobbles away from him, and Hranek can get back for the Czechs. Here's a Czech Republic throw-in on the 85th minute, and Sofao will go down injured after the heavy challenge on him from Mendes. But it was a bit of a rough challenge. I don't know if the foul was given or not, but Sofao Certainly felt that one. So he's back up and he is all good so far. And Langer now calling for the ball. Ball is sent long toward the number 13 for the Czech Republic, and he has won it. Maybe a chance here for the Czechs. Here is the ball, but it's just the pass in the box that was trying to get towards the Czech number 8 wasn't good enough, and Pepe did well to win it back, but they actually have won it back here, the Czechs. Can they find the net once more in this second half? Out on the far side, 5 minutes of normal time remain. Portugal have actually sort of lost their attacking sort of sharpness that they've had throughout this whole game. They actually haven't really been in it this much, or as sharp as they were earlier on in the last sort of 5-10 minute period. But they have won a free kick here inside their own half, and Bruno Fernandes will go and take it. He plays it short to Inacio. Inacio back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes takes it forward. He isn't really met with any Czech opposition until he reaches their half. Fernandes once again plays it over on the right hand side to Ruben Diaz. Diaz now puts it in the middle toward Vitinha. Instead he turns around and goes to João Cancelo. Cancelo now on the right hand side to Bernardo Silva. Is this the chance Portugal have been waiting for? Here's João Cancelo, that's a good looking ball in, there's Ronaldo, and there it is, no it's not, it's in now, followed up by Diogo Jota. Excellent cross from João Cancelo. It was a wicked, wicked cross. The original header met by Cristiano Ronaldo, hits the far post on the right hand side of the net, but there is Diogo Jota, right place at the right time to header it home for Portugal. And with 4 minutes to go, they look like they have taken all 3 points, and it is relief for the Portuguese fans behind the goal, but so upsetting and so unlucky for the Czechs. But we are getting a VAR here. Is Ronaldo offside? The Czech goalkeeper seems to think so. What's going to happen here? We're going to see the replay now. Oh, it's tight. I think he might just be getting played on here, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's his right shoulder, if any. And it is offside. It's given offside. Incredibly, Portugal don't take the lead. Goal check over. Ronaldo, offside. And Portugal will have to go again. And are the Czech Republic going to hold on to a point here? Diogo Jota, so unhappy with that. 2.5 minutes to go of normal time. The Czechs breathe a big sigh of relief. Score remains 1-1 in Leipzig. Ball is punted long from the goalkeeper, Stanek. And Vitinha's pulled back there. 2 minutes of normal time to go. Portugal can taste blood now, maybe. Vitinha. Here is João Cancelo. Ruben Diaz. Back to Pepe. Inside their own half still. Pepe over to Inacio. Inacio looks for Mendes. That's a good ball. Mendes has got space to run into on the left. But Holes has done well, the left back, to win the ball back for the Czechs. Incredibly, in fact. And the Czech Republic retain possession, but still a very high Portuguese press. They very nearly win the ball back. Is the ball going to go out? It is. And it will be a goal kick for the Czech Republic with 1.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Here it is then, that automated offside, and in fact it actually is quite a bit of Ronaldo that is offside in the end. Part of his head and his whole left shoulder. Very, very unlucky, it has to be said. So the final minute then of the 90. How long will be added on at the end? Will one of these two sides be able to claim all 3 points, or will it be shared amongst the two? 2 more substitutions, or 3 I think. Yeah, 3 more substitutions to be made for Portugal. Pedro Neto is one of them. Vitinha makes way. So Pedro Neto is one coming off. So let's get the FOT mob up to see who has just come on for Portugal. So Nelson Semedo, Conceição from Porto, and Pedro Neto from Wolves as well. So 2 Wolves players actually make their way onto the pitch at the same time there for Portugal, with 15 seconds of normal time to go. Vitinho, João Cancelo and Nuno Mendes make way. Here come the Czechs. Can they steal it here in the dying minutes? Cleared away. The header's won back again, but it's cleared by the Portuguese and they can come forward with Cristiano Ronaldo, but his touch is too heavy. But luckily, and no, not luckily, so far wins it back for the Czechs. He looks to drive forward. Inacio gives chase. It's a heavy touch again, but Bernardo Silva does well to block the shot. How long are we going to get added on here? Still yet to be confirmed. We're into the 90. Czech Republic still have the ball in the left side. He's pushed off the ball there, and surprised they haven't given a foul there. That was a pretty hard challenge from Nelson Semedo there. Just come on, 4 minutes of added time is what we will be playing at the end of the 90. That is not a lot at all for either of these sides, but I'm sure the Czechs will be happy to just sort of sit on the 1-1. Portugal, the side who are going to want to go for another. But yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't given as a foul from the referee. It's completely off the ball. 4 minutes then. Well, we've already played one of those minutes. Are Portugal going to get one last chance? Are Czech Republic going to get one last chance? Pedro Neto now for Portugal. Neto driving into the box. It's a good chance here. Oh, the keeper slipped, and it is there. Portugal do get their goal. It is a massive goal, and it is Diogo Jota in the end who does find the net. I believe it's Diogo Jota anyway. It is finished off nicely from whoever it was. I'm just going to update the score here before I go back and see who it was. But finally, Portugal, despite getting some late heartbreak there, the goal being disallowed for offside, they do get their goal on the 91st minute. We're going to see who the goal scorer is as well. I don't know who it was actually. It is Chico Conceição, the player who has literally just come on for Portugal. What a substitution that was. Super sub. And with 2 minutes to go, Portugal look to have stolen it. Now, I doubt there'll be a VAR check this time. Excellent from Pedro Neto to get in behind and drive at the Czech defence. The ball comes in. It's not good defending at all. The Czech defender sort of slips on it. He stops it. And then Stanek himself slips in goal. And then Conceição has the whole goal at his mercy. He then gets a yellow card for his troubles after taking his shirt off. But what do you expect? He's just scored He's just scored a match-winning goal for Portugal. Ronaldo up with him, congratulating him, telling the Portugal fans to make more noise. A minute and a half of added time here. I'm sure we're going to play a bit more. But Chico Conceição looks to have done it for Portugal. No VAR check this time. Heartbreak for the Czechs as they make 2 substitutions as well. Halls comes off for the number 19, Chore. So unfortunate. Is there time for a response? Dudera puts the ball long, looking for Souček. Couldn't find him. Now it's Pedro Neto. A good challenge. Now Souček comes forward for the Czechs. This is a chance maybe. A chance, and it's cleared away. Czech Republic desperately trying to find the net here. The ball is put over the top, and that's a good ball in. Oh, and what a chance it is as well to find the net for the number 20, who's just come on as well from the Czechs. Well, came on about half an hour ago. Offside anyway. But another really big chance that you just have to take if you're chasing a game. And it wasn't. The header looped up and wide of the net, and we're just getting showed that Chico Conceição goal once again. And it's pretty poor goalkeeping if you ask me. You can't be slipping in your box there when you need to make a crucial save like that. And he dives for it, but he just couldn't get it. It goes underneath the goalkeeper, and Conceição ran off in celebration like never before, with his shirt off, and the whole Portuguese bench unloaded as well onto him. So 4 minutes have been played. When is the referee going to blow the whistle? The Czechs will take the throw. In fact, no, it will be a Portuguese throw, but they are obviously taking their time. Is there time for the Czech Republic to get out the pitch one last? Ball is headed up. Ronaldo tries to win it, but So Foul has it. And this needs to go long now. Pepe gets the ball, headers the ball away. It's going to go into the hands of Costa here, and surely that's going to be that. We're into the referee's time now. Whether he's going to blow the whistle within the next few moments, surely it's going to be as soon as he kicks the ball. Costa, the ball is kicked, and the whistle is blown. Portugal have done it. Well, they did go behind in very early on in the second half. They had the whole first half, a whole lot of pressure was coming the Czechs' way from the Portuguese. It looked like all that was going to happen was Portugal were going to win this one 3 or 4-0. But it wasn't to be. At half time, the two sides went in at 0-0. The second half resumed, much as the first half did. But then it was Provod for the Czech Republic, who smashed them in front with an excellent first time effort just outside the box, stunning the Portuguese, putting them into a 1-0 lead. And then later on, it was, I believe, I can't actually remember who it was. Oh, it was an own goal, that was it. And Mendes, who headed the ball down from an excellent Bernardo Silva cross after a corner. He's headed it down. Stanek, the goalkeeper, palms it onto his defender, and it hits the shin of the unknowing defender and goes in. Pretty poor goalkeeping there, if you ask me. And then Portugal equalised via a Diogo Jota header. Ronaldo, excellent header onto the post, and then Jota was in the right place at the right time, who headed it home. And they thought that they had given themselves the win with about sort of 6 to 7 minutes to go. But it was chalked off for an offside. Ronaldo, the original header, was offside. And it looked like it was going to go to a 1-1 draw. Czech Republic so nearly there. But then Chico Conceição, the Porto man, came on the 90th minute. And then on the 92nd minute, capitalised on yet another mistake from the Czech goalkeeper. He slipped on his line, and then it was there to just be smashed home. And that is exactly what he did. Portugal took their chances in the end, but it was quite a difficult watch, I'm sure, for the Portuguese fans. And it is a big 3 points, but for the Czechs, it is really unfortunate for them in the end that they weren't able to get the result that they wanted. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like, please subscribe. I shall see you tomorrow for some more Euro 2024 action. Please don't forget to like, please don't forget to subscribe. Your support is always massively appreciated. And I shall see you guys in the next one.